Alright, this is my 87 Burb. I've been around square bodies for a long time. This is the current 188 V20 Suburban. First thing I did was a 14 bolt in the back. This is the lift kit that came with that, and you can see the 14 bolt being built. This is the 14 bolt going in the back of the truck. It's 373 gears at the moment. This is the first lift kit, shackle flip, 0 rates. 4-inch skyjacker leaf packs with the 0 rates. This is the first lift kit that was on that truck, 5 inches of lift. There's the shackle flip installed. That's a 2.5 with a 6-inch shackle. I blew the engine up, let it freeze, cracked the block. It was a catastrophe. This is the new current engine that's in it being built. I had 2 at the moment, and one had issues with the block. You can see right there on the rust spot, so I built the whole other block. These are the parts that I put on that block. This is my heads that are ported that are on that truck right now. They're 191s. Crank, checking everything, clearances, everything. Engine being assembled. There's the double roller chain. Engine going in the truck. Engine when it was out, just the mock-up. Engine back in the truck. What it looked like after the engine was installed and running. This is the mod. This is 5.5 inches lift. There's 52 leafs added to my 4-inch skyjacker packs. This is what it performed. This patent was stolen from me from other makers. As you can see, it flexes very well. After I did the mod, others came along and stole this idea because I showed them this. It's why I don't get along with certain places. So the rear had issues with it swinging forward, and would be why this is the 4-inch flip kit in a 6-inch shackle. I moved the axle backwards to fix that issue. This would be afterwards. Just some random pictures of it sitting in the backyard. With the 8 inches of lift, this is how well it performed with the wheel moved backwards. So there's an inch back. My transmission took a shit on me. Turbo 400, and I had it built for not cheap. Way better than it is factory by Warren Motorsports. Really good job. And this would be the 8-inch lift with the 0 rate move backwards, and this would be that with it painted. This takes a step back with the 5.5 inches of lift when I put the Dana 60 under the front of my truck, and I paid like $1,800 for a set of dually axles. It had the push-pull steering, and I didn't like the way it performed. The wheels would rub into the fender wells, and because of the push-pull steering, I bent the leaf spring. This is me changing the shackles that I had on my truck to 5.5 inches. This is different examples of shackles, and the larger one with Kurt. This is the shackle being installed on my truck, finished product. And because of death wobble, you do this process. These are bronze bushings from Ballistic Fab being installed, so it doesn't have the crappy plastic springs with spring eliminator arms from DIY 4x, and I also painted them green. You need a 2-wheel drive steering box, so the push-pull box was removed. Frame reinforcement kit was added. 73 through 80 steering box. Crossover steering, DIY 4x crossover steering high steer, hydro assistance mount cap, everything. I did weld that on backwards, the high steer hydro assistant mount, so it's on backwards. I ground it off and fixed it. Because the wheels would rub, I had to chop the fenders, and this is how I did it. So when people are looking at that wondering what it is, that's actually reinforcing my fender because they flex because they're not authentic GM fenders. They were foreign fenders that were shipped here, so they flex, and I didn't like the gap. So this is the 14-bolt spool, mini spool. This is it in the carrier with 456 gears on it. I picked up these 12-inch leaf packs that are currently under the truck, and that was the day I bought them, and I just threw them on the porch. ARB, the frame plating, you can see, I bought that in bulk, and it was like an $1,800 spend. That the hydro assistance being installed. I don't have pictures of the RAM. These are 4340 stub shafts for the 60. The shackles I just currently put on, this is what it looks like currently now, and it's very large, and I got to add 2 more leaves. This is what it used to look like when I first got the truck. This is what it looked like with the 8-inch lift, and this would be how it looks like now. Thank you, subscribe.